On this episode of Bounty Uncharted, I'm joined by my friend Michael Chernow, chef, restaurateur, and fisherman at heart. You might know him from the Meatball Shop, Seamore's, or Creatures of Habit. Today, we trade the city for the sea as we chase down his first tuna and hear the story behind his path from addiction and hustle to habit and healing. Michael Chernow's story isn't just about restaurants or wellness, it's about grit, growth, and a guy who just never stopped moving forward.
Just perfect.
I'm Jeff Ragovin. I'm obsessed with fishing on the open seas, where nature is my passion.
Rick, you gotta see this.
The kitchen, my palate. The table, my canvas, and entertaining, my love. This is my world. This is my life. This is Bounty Uncharted. Really excited to have you on Bounty Uncharted. We've got a lot of stuff planned. Bluefin are running pretty close, and you, from our conversation, have never caught a tuna, ever.
No, sir.
It's exciting for me because once you catch that first fish, you're gonna be hooked.
Tuna is just the fish.
It's the band.
It's the fish.
It's the fish.
I've been fishing from when I was a young kid. I would go on those party boats in Freeport and Captree.
Even though I grew up in the city like you, my parents had a boat in Freeport. There's something about Freeport too for me that's just very reminiscent of growing up and fishing.
Even if you don't get to fish as much as, like, for instance, you get to fish because you have your own boat and you've really created a whole lifestyle around it, you just love fishing. From as early as I can remember, I was inspired to and driven to create. The only place that would actually hire me as a kid was a restaurant. I didn't know it at the time, but it was like my happy place. I loved being in the restaurant. I loved being with older people. And I felt like I could just be a little bit different. And I just kind of kept on working through all the different positions in the restaurant, in the front of the house, in the back of the house.
It's kind of crazy that you still wanted to open up a restaurant after being in it and like the sweat and the equity that you put into things.
I mean, I think it was also for me, like, it wasn't easy for me at home. It was pretty tough, my relationship with my dad. It was an escape.
Yeah.
It was an escape for me. It gave me an opportunity to really get out. When I graduated culinary school, I began putting a business plan together, and that was the Meatball Shop. Meatballs are so versatile. You can make meatball out of any protein, out of most vegetables. We did $4 million out of our first store. We had projected to do $1 million. Mid-2014, sold a bunch of my equity, and then very quickly had created Seamore's. When I told people that I was gonna open up Seamore's, I was like, I'm gonna do sustainable seafood, local, underutilized species of fish. And they were like, okay, well, what does that mean? I was like, that means bluefish, that means tautog, that means porgy.
Because most people can't do that. Most people can't come up with an idea. They could run it, they could expand it, they could grow it, right? But getting that first initial, like getting the grit of getting that thing off the ground, most people can't do.
All business is hard. Business is just hard. You have to have confidence to think your idea is good enough to make the cut. In my journey, understanding more about the ocean, I really, really love fishing. In the latter years of my life, it's gonna be a bigger part of my life.
So, by the way, this is the wrong map. So we're just. So you said you never caught a tuna?
Never caught a tuna.
Ever?
Never.
I think our plan is we're gonna go around 4 a.m. to try to nab a bluefin between Block and Martha's Vineyard. 2 weeks ago, we were there by 5:30. We had our first fish at 5:35.
Wow.
And then we were back at the dock by 9 a.m.
How big were they?
30 pounds.
And how much meat do you get off it?
You'll get 4 loins. That's a nice fish for a dinner party.
I think seared tuna steaks would be amazing, and we do some sort of a raw preparation.
Tarek, are you a little jealous that you're not coming tuna fishing with us?
I'm so jealous.
I feel like Creatures of Habit overnight oats would be good to have on the boat. Where can people get this?
So you can get it online at creaturesofhabit.com. This is like a full meal. You're getting 30 grams of protein in it.
Like 30 grams of protein is a lot.
30 grams of protein, 30 to 35 grams of carbohydrates, 10 grams of fat, 10 grams of fiber, and there's a bunch of different flavors. And you never have to think about breakfast ever again.
All right, it's just after 4 a.m. and the wind finally broke. We're heading out east past Montauk, and we're looking for bluefin. Again, Michael's never caught a tuna, and I hope today that changes.
Chernow is up with his first tuna. Woo. Dude, come on. You're in the gym every day.
Come on, big boy.
Yes.
Just caught my first tuna literally like 10 minutes after we just stopped the boat, started trolling. Look at that thing.
How do you feel, Mike? It's your first tuna of your life?
The first tuna catch of my life.
On Bounty Uncharted, baby.
Not a bad way to start the day.
We got our tuna.
Did get our tuna, that is for sure.
So on our way back, we encountered tons of common dolphins feeding on sand eels. And sand eels are a small fish. They're about 4 to 6 inches long. They were all on the surface, and everything really feeds on sand eels. And so it was just amazing to be able to see the dolphins just picking off the sand eels right next to the boat. Really incredible to see that.
Oh my God.
Good morning.
So after the frenzy of dolphins, out of nowhere, this beautiful female humpback appeared with her calf, and she was moving so gracefully in the swell. The sight was truly breathtaking, and for all of us, it was a quiet wonder that just left us in complete awe.
What do you think?
I mean, it's like it's like a weird feeling to see that
Wild.
like that. I mean, it's just amazing.
We were fishing south of Cox's Ledge. The horizon there is no longer what it once was. The new offshore windmills promise cleaner energy, but also they cast a sense of intrusion. And I can't help but wonder what disturbances they might bring below the surface. Against that uneasy backdrop, the sight of the light felt even more precious, and really a reminder of what's truly at stake.
Wow.
With the fish in the cooler, we head to Balsam Farms to fill in the blanks. The plan is simple: summer salad, grilled vegetables, and crudo. But everything's got to be fresh.
So we got tomatoes, we got eggplant. Let's get a basket. All right, so what do you want?
5 of them. We have big platters.
Oh my God, dude. We have everything.
That would be actually really nice for the salad.
All right, so let's do a pea shoot. Only just pea shoots?
I think so.
And some herbs.
Yep. Ooh, grilled peaches with the fish. I was thinking peaches in the salad. We'll make the grilled leeks and the eggplant one dish.
Nice.
We'll put fennel fronds on the crudo. Yeah, that looks delicious.
That looks amazing, nice and sweet. Bounty of the land and sea.
I know.
There you go.
Look at that.
The cheeses there are exceptional. It's must. It's the best cheese they've ever had, ever. Here, this is it right here. Look, feel this. You can't refrigerate it.
Ooh.
It's good for like 2 days. Wow. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think we got a lot covered.
We're back at the house and it's time to get to work. Michael's leading the charge on the menu.
I have a ton of incredible herbs. Like I've got sorrel, I've got all sorts of really good
We'll
stuff.
just throw a bunch of that in the salad too.
I love cucumbers because they hide. So there's 10 of us. So how many cucumbers? Look at the size.
One of my favorite salads of all time is to do a cucumber, tomato, feta, avocado with some really good olive oil. And if there is corn, we do corn.
We do have good tomatoes. Oh, look at the size of this one, dude. What about onions?
Grilled onions would be great. Do you have white onions?
Yeah. Michael's never broken down a fish.
No, sir.
So we've got our beautiful fish that we caught. We're gonna start by cutting underneath the tuna here. We use our fillet knife and it's like butter. You can see it just cuts right down the body of this fish very easily.
Wow.
But now we've got 4 incredibly beautiful loins. Michael, what'd you think of that?
Awesome.
I think we did a good job.
Yeah.
After a long day on the water and in the kitchen, it's time for the best part, gathering with our friends, telling stories, and tasting the day's bounty.
I need you to admit this on camera. You know reeling that fish was harder than any set you've ever done.
I'm like, real, do not lose this fish.
No.
Did some grilled leeks. We also did some whole roasted eggplants, which is one of my favorite dishes for years and years. We've got flute crudo. We've got some grilled peaches with some mozzarella. We've got some marinated bluefin tuna.
You know, I asked Michael to come and do this with me because he's just an amazing person. We had a great day today. We saw dolphins, we caught tuna.
We've got a bunch of good
We're
stuff.
celebrating summer, guys.
We are. This is a summer bounty menu.
There's something really special about catching your own meal. It just tastes different, it makes you feel more connected, and that's what Bounty Uncharted is all about.